Welcome to
The
Slow and Steady Sisterhood, where the race set before you is best run at conversational pace. I am Nikki.
I'm Shayla.
I'm Ashley.
And here we are. This is 2 weeks in a row that we actually get to see each other.
Right.
Yes,
Well,
yeah.
3 really because, we had to cancel recording the week before this.
But we saw each other at the Cedar Rapids Marathon.
I was going to say there were 3 weeks in a row, though, but there was a week off because we recorded, took a week off, then it was the CR Marathon.
I think we recorded and then had the CR Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We were going to go record.
So, because I do have some videos of people from the Cedar Rapids Marathon that I need to edit.
From the expo?
From the expo.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's what we're talking about, the Cedar Rapids Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so we're a week out. The weather from today would have been preferable.
Yes.
I golfed today.
That would have been really cool.
A little bit spicy that day.
Yeah.
It was heavy. I walked downtown from here.
I walked downtown from home too.
And when I opened the door and walked out, I was like, whoo, like you could cut the air with a knife.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was so heavy.
It was very, very humid. And then it rained. So, I thought that the original race start time was 8 a.m. because I expressed some very real concerns to Ashley because I'm like, if I start at 8, I'm going to be running until 2. I'm going to have to apply sunscreen twice. It's going to be late in the day. But then, so they did bump the full and half back to 7 a.m., which was helpful, but it was just so hot immediately.
Yeah, it was hot. I ran the relay, and Shayla ran the full.
I did.
I ran the second leg of the relay, which I think was probably the best leg to run.
That was the one through downtown, right?
Yeah, so it started out off of Coldstream out there. So you came in off Edgewood Road.
Oh, okay, where I saw you?
I don't know, you saw me multiple times. That
The
doesn't
first
narrow it
time.
down.
I think it was the first time. Okay.
Yeah, and then we ran through some neighborhoods on that side of town, and then down past the Sagwagon, Cedar Lake, and then back into downtown.
Yeah. So you got the hilly neighborhood.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was hilly.
Yes, it was.
There was a lot of downhill though.
That's good.
And then back uphill.
Yeah.
And then downhill.
We drove through it 2 weeks prior and just kind of did both ends of the full course just to kind of see what it was like because there were neighborhoods we didn't really know and there was a lot of rumors about big hills and just questions, but a lot of those
were
questions.
Not rumors. They were big hills.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of the questions and controversy panned out. It was a really
well run event.
Yes,
Really
good
well run event.
I'm excited for it for next year.
The expo was awesome. I was there all day.
Yeah. You said it was really busy at the beginning, right?
So
like
busy.
the first
Farmers
couple of
market.
hours.
Yeah.
Farmers market and then expo.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like everyone that was at the farmers market, the entire farmers market crowd came to the
Oh, I
expo.
bet.
I'd like to see
And it
it
was insane.
be twice as big next year,
be
including
cool.
the spacing and layout. Being on a knee scooter was a little tight.
Oh, the expo?
Yeah.
So the ramp up into the area where the expo was very well hidden. And so actually I dropped her off and she waited at the ticket booth so that I could help her lift her scooter up the 3 steps. And she crawled up the stairs and a woman finally came around and was like, oh, we have a ramp. And Ashley was up 2 of the 3 steps already. So she was like, I'm good.
Next time.
I'll finish it out. But it was. So they had a postcard thing at the beginning of the expo, which I thought was cool. As you went in to pick up your packet and stuff, they had a postcard that you wrote on and put it in a mailbox. And I don't know when they'll send it to you, but you'll get it.
To me?
Well,
whoever, whatever address you put. So I took a postcard and I don't remember what I wrote, but I addressed it to myself and put it in the mailbox and it will eventually make its way.
That's really cool.
me.
I didn't get to the beginning part of the expo.
Oh, really?
Because I was the last booth on the
They had one of those
expo.
cool photo booths where it takes 4 shots and then makes a little video of it and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get to see all of that.
Oh, bummer.
We'll have to share ours, the ones that we took to our Slow and Steady page.
There were also some great stickers. Big fan of stickers.
Oh, there were lots of stickers at our booth.
Yes, there were. You had some good stickers.
What are you doing? So did we get any interviews? Did we get people that wanted to tell us why they were running
We did.
at the expo?
We did. We
Okay.
had one lady was running her 45th state.
Oh, wow. Okay.
cool.
So Iowa was her 45th state, and she and her husband live in an RV. And
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, "Where do you live?" And she's like, "In an RV." And
Goals.
we travel around, and so they also are camping in all 50 states. So they were
Love that.
parking. They were parking the RV somewhere and flying to Alaska and camping in Alaska. And she was running a race in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
That's awesome. That's really
pretty
cool.
Yeah.
We got to take care of our bodies so that we can
Oh, man.
retire and just run 5Ks in every state.
5Ks is
5Ks
acceptable.
in every
5 kids.
state.
Yeah.
So she
And
was doing halves. She was not
Okay.
doing
That's
fulls.
fair.
Yeah.
But I was at the
amazing.
finish line. So one thing I love about the way that Laura and Jake do the relays is even though you're driving all over town to the stops, there is a spot where you meet to finish with your relay. So your relay finishes together. And not all relays do that.
Yeah.
But where our finish was right on the edge of the bridge, so that turn onto the bridge. So while we were waiting
Oh,
for
yeah.
our final runner, we got to see hundreds of people finishing
Yeah.
their marathons.
Oh, that's neat.
And there was one group of people who were waiting for their friend who was finishing her 50th state.
Wow.
Oh,
And
that's
I was
awesome.
like, "Oh, you're finishing in Iowa. Weird."
Right.
And the first one
The
in Cedar
state that you were
Rapids.
like, where?
And
Where's that?
But her friends were there, and I don't know if she knew they were there because they're like, "Will you stand in front of us so that we can hide?" And like 17 different times they're like, "Here she comes," and they'd hide behind us, and then like, "Oh, that's not her." Here she comes. They had a lot to drink too, I think.
Oh, well, that's fair.
But it was pretty cool because she came running up, and they finally found her. She just looked like normal, like every other runner.
Right.
Yeah.
But they were able to find her, and they ran in with her.
Oh.
And the announcer was like, "Look at her support crew," and then
I
they were
love
like, "It's her
that.
50th state," and so he announced that it was that
That's
she finished her
awesome.
50 marathons in 50 states.
How cool.
So yeah, that was really cool. And then I got to see one of my former athletes that I coached, and she was running her very first marathon, and so I was at that
Oh, cool.
corner when she turned, and I recorded it, and it's actually on our page, I think.
Okay.
That's so neat.
That's awesome.
The sound the sound of my voice screaming, "Oh!"
I don't. I still have the thing about like my voice on recording. I have listened to all of our episodes. I've gotten over it,
Yeah.
kind of. I guess. I just have to not think
Yeah.
about it.
There's something about watching people. So when it was pouring at the end, like the downpour started and the final finishers were coming in, and I went down
Yeah.
and stood in the rain and watched them come through. And they had to put away the camera and all of that, so they
Oh,
wouldn't have had finish
boo.
line photos. And I was gonna run down the bridge and be like, "Do you want me to take your picture coming across the line?"
Right.
But my legs were tired.
Just give me your phone number. I got a picture
Yeah.
of you. I love that. So we left before it rained, but it
Yeah,
rained
it would've
during
been
the race.
tough on the scooter.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's my only I don't know, complaint maybe is the lack of accessibility at the end, the way that the barriers were, just everything that was a ramp was cut off. It's like maybe, I don't know, it
Yeah.
just made it more difficult to get around down there.
Most of the runners weren't on scooters.
Yeah, I know. You know.
The cheerleaders, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Spectators are important.
Do we need to go off script and just take a moment so that we can give Ashley permission to just grieve?
No, we're good.
Just grieve. It's okay. It's okay. I just think about it a lot. Like, we get to a certain point in our lives and we have all these plans and something happens, and one thing I know about God is though he didn't cause your injury, he can make it be one of the best things that has ever happened because of what you were able to do or what happens or
Yeah.
different perspectives that you have to be able to share with others or carry other people through when they have that. So
I think that's what's been made it easier, I guess. And I mean, it's not easy, but it's easier because I know that he's going to take care of it and
yeah,
it's all going to work out.
and he could put you on a different mission that you never knew you were supposed to have.
Yep.
Maybe it's like, what's that Olympic speed walking? That was on my TikTok today randomly.
I don't know how they walk like that for so fast and
Your
so
hips
long.
would hurt so bad.
There's a guy at Orange Theory that he power walks only, he doesn't run, and he power walked when we had the 1/4 mile time trial, he power walked a 1/4 mile in like 1 minute 15 seconds. He was walking at like 8 miles an hour.
Wow. That's fast.
It was,
How?
I don't know, it looks crazy. It looks crazy.
You may as well just
He's
run.
like the most impressive treadmill person I've ever seen.
Wow, that is impressive. So, CR Marathon, mile 8 seemed to be what really caught a lot of people up. Are you taking a picture of
Yes.
You are being
Mile 8
exceptionally
caught
cute.
a lot of people up.
Mile 8 caught a lot of people up. That's where both Ara and Allison became
So
ill.
well. Where was mile 8 at?
Mile 8 was at Cedar Lake.
Cedar Lake.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, and that was where, so it got really hot, and that was right before it rained.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they
So it
were
was heavy.
And Allison was moving fast. Like she was at like an 8-minute pace, and it just, I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah.
So she made the decision to
Hartwig,
pivot.
Allison Hartwig.
Yep.
Got
Yeah.
it.
And then Ara, this was his first long race since his
First half since
diagnosis.
he's-
So yeah.
since he's cancer free.
Yeah. That's tough. I mean, that, you know, your body
Yeah,
has to adjust.
yeah. It was heavy. I was running past Cedar Lake, or I was on the backside of Cedar Lake right by Quaker Oats, or coming out by Quaker Oats when it started to rain, and the number of people who just like lifted their hands, it looked like everybody was like praising the
It
Lord.
was because
It was
yeah,
like
perfect.
because it was coming straight down, and it was cool, and it kind of broke that.
Yeah.
I don't know what was in the
It
air.
did. It really like it kind of helped things for a minute, and then when the sun kind of started to come out again, I was on the back stretch on like the Old River Road area where it's just asphalt basically. Can I help you? And so like the water, the rainwater evaporated, and then you could just feel the heat radiating off the asphalt, and I was like, oh no, it's so hot.
Yeah,
It was
I would
rough.
say the one thing that I have is I wish that they would look at that route, because that backside, that 16 to 20 was really tough. And
Yeah,
I
like
know
there really weren't
I didn't
spectators.
run 16 to 20, but it was really, we were back there where the exchange zone was at the 20-mile mark, and there weren't spectators back around that corner,
Right.
and it was just a long stretch of really hot pavement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
and
really hot pavement.
From the spectator perspective, I looked at that route and I was like, I don't know how to safely get back there, and I don't want to get in the way of runners.
Right.
And
I
there's
don't wanna
really not a
run-
good way.
Yeah, I don't want to drive where the runners may be, so we just didn't go there.
Yeah, and there weren't
Yeah.
spectators.
So after Tate Cummings filled, it's like I think that everybody was just like, this is the last stop we got.
Yeah.
Which there was a lot of people there, which was cool, but yeah, there's a lot of really pretty neighborhoods that maybe we could look at for next year.
Yeah.
That'd
for
be
sure.
really cool. I'd love it to run up past here into Beaver Park. That'd
Yeah,
be really cool.
yeah. I think I've found that I just can't fuel like that on marathons. Like
Tell us
it's
about
just-
your fueling.
So it's been like a progression, right? So the first half marathon I ran, I tried a part of a goo pouch, and that was dumb, like nothing on race day. But I can't do goo. I started using the Honey Stinger like energy gummies that come in a pack, and I used those for a while. Then I kind of switched that up with fruit snacks, Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, whatever. But more recently, it's been apple slices and applesauce, but it just doesn't, nothing sits well. Like it just doesn't work out. So water is it. I ate one salt tab on the route, and I mean, that went fine because I crunched it twice and then drank water and it was gone. So
Yeah.
I ordered those flavorless electrolyte sticks to see like if they're actually flavorless. I'll put them in my water pack and hopefully that will help things.
The only thing I have about putting them in my water pack is how do I clean my straw to get that stuff out of there.
Right. Well, I'm hoping it's actually unflavored. My thing is if it's flavored and then it gets hot, it's like
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
awful.
just like drinking a hot Gatorade. I can't do it. So we'll see. But
Have you ever tried pickles?
mm-mm.
I did pickles yesterday. I did
Okay.
a 17-miler yesterday. It was hot. Thanks for coming out for part of it.
You're welcome.
Um,
And you got the last 5 done outside.
I did. I was going to come home and use the treadmill, but I was like, if I go home, I'm not going to get on the treadmill after running 12 miles. So I
Right.
went out off down on the Sac and Fox. I went 2.5 out and came back. And then miles 11, 12, and 18, or not 18, 11, 12, and 17 were awful. I think you walked up on me on 11 and I was.
Yeah, we walked a ways back around the car.
Right. And then I ate a pickle, I think, at that point before you, and then you drove away. I grabbed a pickle and drank some water. But I can't. So yesterday, what I did differently is I had an apple before I left the house.
Okay.
And then I had one Huma gel at 6 miles, and then I had a pickle at like 12 miles.
Okay.
And I'm never hungry. I never feel hungry. Like some people feel hungry, and I don't.
No.
But yesterday was really a labor of love to keep it in zone 2.
But we got it done.
We got it done. We got it done.
Feel like the apple before helped or hurt?
I don't know.
Sir,
Come on.
you
You're
just
gonna have to
crop
get down,
dusted
buddy.
me, and I'm upset.
Go lay down.
That was so
Go
rude.
on, buddy.
Go lay
Good
down.
boy.
Go.
That was foul. Kobe. Sorry. So
Added addition
lay
of
down.
entertainment.
I have a habit, and it just because it's predictable or had been predictable, of eating a little bit of oatmeal on like marathon mornings, but I think that maybe is a little bit too heavy, so I did not eat oatmeal the morning before the Sierra Marathon. I ate like a half of a banana and a few apple slices, and that was it.
Yeah, when I was thinking back about it, and at New York City, because I didn't start till 11:30, my mom had these healthy muffins. I don't know what's in them. So many healthy things. And I had those at like 5 a.m. But then in the starting village, I had a bagel, just a plain bagel at like 9:30. And then I didn't start till 11:30. So that's 2 hours pre-race. But thinking if I have to start a race at 7, I'm not getting up and eating at 5. Sorry. There are other things I might be doing at 5, but eating is probably not on.
It's rough trying to force down food at 4 a.m. on a race morning.
Or
rough.
a training run. So I started at 6:30 the other morning. I'm not going to get up at 4:30 to eat so that I can go on a training run. I'm just going to have to figure it out.
That's tough. We've kind of screwed ourselves over on some training runs by not getting up and eating first. There've been some pretty rough ones.
As I always run fasted, and I'm trying to figure out how not to do that, because I think I am going to run, well, I am signed up for the Dallas, but I think I'm going to run the Quad Cities Marathon in September. How many days is that before the IMT?
That is 21 days. 21 days between the Quad Cities Marathon and the IMT. So
If you'd like a zone 2 run, you can run a 6:30 marathon pace.
The speed walking pace.
Hey. It will be a very fast pace for me.
Are you trying for 6:30 at the Quad Cities Marathon?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well,
We'll see. I'm trying for
I'll
a
probably
finish.
run that with you.
I'm trying a finish.
That's good.
Like
That's
with
always
me
a
or on
goal.
the same day?
I think I'm going to run the Quad Cities Marathon.
On the same
To be
day. I'm
determined.
like,
Well, I'm going to want to try out my whatever splits that I'm going to try and do for the IMT.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm determined to have a decent marathon again. And like, it's not that
You had a
the Sierra
really good
Marathon was
every
not decent, but the cramps in my legs were unreal.
Yeah.
It was bad. Like there were 2 hills on the way out of like Trashmore and that I turned around and walked up backwards because my hamstrings and glutes were so cramped up. Like I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, those were
Turn
hills.
around
Yeah, those.
and use my quads.
Well, I think that's part of why we're talking about adding salt to your fuel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am actually going to order salt packets. Just restaurant style salt packets to carry in my pack. I'll have to put them in a little Ziploc so they don't get moist.
Yeah.
I don't like to use that word, but
They dissolve. You can just toss it in your mouth.
water chaser?
you just rip it open at the aid station, throw the salt in your mouth and drink it. Because anything sweet makes me, especially if there's any kind of heat,
Yeah.
anything sweet makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, it's very heavy.
I used to
Just salt,
try I used to try. That's what they had in New York City, and it's probably what saved me. And now I thought they'd have it at every race, and they don't.
Surprising that they don't have salt packets.
So cheap.
Right.
You can order like 100,000 of them on Amazon for like $1.99.
Go to the restaurant supply store.
It's like ramen noodles.
Right, seriously.
You can get 700 packs for $5.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, if I ever run a water station, I will add salt packs to my station.
I know. I considered ordering them on Amazon for the Black Girls Run aid station, and then I forgot because there were other things to do.
Yeah.
I think your mom had pickles, though. I think she told me she had pickles.
She probably had pickles for herself.
Oh, well, on my way back through, she was like, I have pickles.
I wonder if somebody brought pickles to the station.
They might have.
Maybe.
It was good.
So at Quad Cities, you're going to have a Black Girls Run booth or aid station?
No. No, the answer is no. The Quad Cities Marathon race director would like Black Girls Run to be involved.
Yeah.
So he's offering race discounts for Black Girls Run members. And he said he can work out something with the hotels if we want to do a hotel discount, and then a tent at the post party.
Okay.
So a tent space at the post party, so we can put up our tent and it'd be a place at the after party for people to gather and
Okay.
Tell me what to do.
There you go. And he said close to the food and beer.
I like it.
All right.
So that's why I'm considering running it as a test race before Dallas.
How far out is it from Dallas?
September 28th to December 13th.
Oh, okay.
Not super close.
2 to 2.5, 3 months.
But yesterday I did 17 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to Missoula in 2 weeks. So, I mean, that was the long run for the peak week. So I did 29 miles this week. Peak week for my half marathon in Missoula. And then I was just going to continue to train through till December for the marathon, but I'm already at 17 miles, and I thought it would be easier to get up and get to marathon distance early and then just maintain from there. So Sherry helped me with my plan a little bit because I had a plan and I took a picture of it and sent it to her, and she's like, how about this? And she moved a couple things around.
That's cool.
She's pretty awesome.
When I saw that she liked one of the posts, I kind of fangirled a little bit. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
She's like Jeff Galloway royalty. She got her 8th star because they officially added Cape Town as a world major. So everybody who ran it this year was brought in on a world major star. And nice.
They said 1,994 finishers actually gained their 8th star. Running is taking off.
Oh, yeah.
It is so hard. I was reading an article, maybe Runner's World, on how more and more and more people are on their 6-star journey, like on that world majors journey, and that's a goal. And the world majors lotteries are getting out of control just because everybody wants to become a runner now because it's cool.
Yeah.
It is cool.
It is.
We ran before it was cool.
People are like, run, it's cheap. It's not cheap.
No.
At all.
It's not.
No, absolutely not.
Running like without doing anything around it is cheap, but if you're doing like events and stuff,
let's put it this way: being a runner is cheap. Racing is not cheap.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And for me, it's not fun if I'm not racing. If I'm not planning.
If I don't have an event to like go for, yeah.
Someday I want to just be a normal distance type of person, so I don't have to think about and plan around my long runs and my naps.
I think half marathon is like really where I like to run.
That's good for you. I think I'd like to be a 10K person.
10K is also good.
It's actually my favorite distance because it feels, I like 5Ks as well. I like the finish line of any race. No matter what it is, I like the finish line of any race. There's this emotional release when I watch people finish a marathon, especially those first timers when you're standing there maybe that's the most fun part for me is when I'm standing at the bridge of Cedar Rapids Marathon, and these people are coming around, and like their little kids come running out, and they have a .1 left, and like this one mom picks up her little kid, and she's running across the bridge, and there was a girl that I know, her husband was finishing it, and he picked up their little one and like carried him across the finish line, and then I'm crying all the time. Like, here I am crying again. Let me put my sunglasses on. I'm crying again. Or you just watching people come up and they realize that that's the finish line and they just become emotionally overwhelmed with it. But there were people like that were finishing the 5K and the 10K. And it was their first race and they were finishing. Yeah, and just the emotions of it. And it's as big a deal to finish your first 5K as it is to finish your first marathon.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite pictures is the one of Allison Johnson finishing and just that giant smile that she had.
She had that smile on her face every time I saw her.
The whole time,
Every time I saw her. And a few times I didn't see her, she saw me and she'd be like, yeah, she's running a marathon. She's like,
She looked at me at one point and saw my foot and she's like, we have to talk about that in her mother voice. And I was like, oh boy.
So I had seen that she was right behind me because on one of my walk breaks, I had looked just to see like what notifications I had and where Brandon was at more so. And I saw that she was like 0.2 behind me. And then she came up behind me and I kind of like fell in pace with her and asked if she was doing intervals. And she said she was, and she was running with Alec, who do they run together frequently or like?
That's like her pacer, like trainer guy that she's run with quite a bit.
Okay.
I don't know.
So she was doing run, half mile, walk 90 seconds. And I was able to maintain that with them for a little bit, but it was also back on the hot pavement, and so it was just hot, and I started to get like a little bit of stomach upset, so I'm like, let me just relax before this gets out of hand. So
when I saw you at mile 15, you were like, I feel great. And then
at mile 20 the other way,
and then at mile 20 you're like, the wheels have fallen all the way off.
There was not a wheel left on the car. We're Fred Flintstone in that part of the race.
The axle broke.
I had the worst chafing, knock on wood, I've ever had in a race. That is not a challenge to the universe to chafe me any worse, but my God, my water pack rubbed my back raw.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was not enjoyable. And I had no idea, like I didn't feel it until someone put their arm around me for a picture, and it burned like hell.
And I had a little bit of chafing, and then Angela puts her finger up. She's like, right there, and I'm like, stop touching.
Thank you.
What a stinker.
Right, like, don't do that.
Touching.
Hold on, you mentioned Brandon. We have to shout him out.
Oh yeah, for PR, yeah. 4 hour, 18 minutes.
4 hour, 18 minute on that course, which was
impressive.
He was very specific with his goal beforehand too. We were talking before the race, and he was like, I want to finish it in 4 hours, 19 minutes, and 21 seconds. And I was like, okay.
4:19:21.
Yeah, and he finished in like 4:18:10.
Yep.
He would not do an interview either.
No.
We tried so hard.
No. Nope.
Okay, anyway.
Say I'm not getting down.
No,
so after party, thoughts on it?
I thought it was great. I thought Big Grove did an awesome job.
Yeah.
There was plenty of space if you wanted to sit, if you wanted to. They didn't rush you out of anywhere. You had the free banana, but you also had a free burger. And then
it looked like there was lots of photo opportunity areas.
Yeah, that's just a really nice area.
Yeah.
So Big Grove did an awesome job when they built that, and Pickle Palace. They did an awesome job when they built
the whole
that.
Kingston Yard
and then
area.
that Kingston Yard area. But that patio is so huge, and it was just a perfect spot for a finish line and an after party, and they were super, super awesome and really gracious. And I knew the bartender. He told me to tell you hi, Emmanuel. Max used to play basketball with him he went to Prairie. He served me my beer. Which I'm not a beer drinker at all, but I feel
like you always take a beer after a
race because it's salty. I'm just telling you, it's like there's something salty and fizzy, and it's not sweet. And
I just want water.
The only time I do too, but I want it to be cold. Warm bottled water. They had cold bottled water, which was amazing. So I drank it when I finished, and then I finished again with Shayla, and I got another one.
Got another cold water.
Right out of the ice bucket. Right out of the ice bucket.
All right, so final thoughts as we wrap up today's session.
I thought it was a really great event.
Yeah, I mean,
thought
really,
it was
mhm.
run well, and being on the side of it where we had volunteers, so we had an expo booth and a water station, and the communication was great. Everything was laid out. It was not difficult to find where we were going or to know what we were supposed to do. I just thought it was very organized from a worker standpoint, and then race day was also very organized.
Yeah, the energy was really good before the race. There was a sufficient number of porta-johns, which is very important. I thought that the number of like people who wore matching outfits was adorable. Like it just seems to grow every race, and it's like two friends that just wear the exact same outfit. It cracks me up. I love it. The hair glitter, the glitter freckles.
Yeah.
It's a whole vibe. But
And I love that you said the Jasses are the ones that put it on. They have been very open to like already making some adaptations for next year. There's simple things like putting mile markers on the spectator map
yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think it has potential to be
There
cool.
was one water station that was on an uphill that they should have put at the top of the hill. That's my only suggestion.
adjust that a little bit and you got it.
I was like, what is this? It was in that second, it was downtown when you had to swing around and up.
Oh yeah, yes, it was in the
was
middle
that
of the
one
street, and I was
block.
like, what the heck?
It could be just where whoever dropped the stuff,
Right.
and then the people came and set it up there. Because I think it was on the corner on the map when we went.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was kind of in the
just
middle
got
of the
dropped.
street.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I was
like, this is so weird.
So we came out from the Cedar Lake Quaker area and then went up the little hill and then turned the corner and I saw the hill and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. And the girl in front of me was like, fast and flat. You can't lay on the microphone, my guy. He wants to be on the TV so bad.
I know.
But no, I thought it was a great event. I think it has potential to be
Even
a
better
big
next
deal.
year.
Like, I think if they tweak the route a little bit and really kind of like show off the city, that would be great.
And
We have Mount Mercy campus, like we have how much fun would that be to kind of
to
like
run
work your
through
way
those.
through?
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Heck yeah.
And we have some really cool parks. I didn't. So it went down Ellis Boulevard, but it did not go through Ellis Park, did it?
Not really. So there's like one last exit at the end to cut down, like by the community gardens.
Yeah.
We ran down there to get up onto Edgewood.
Yeah. But I think Ellis, like running through Ellis, running through Beaver, running through,
Yeah.
some different places that would be cool. That wouldn't cause too much traffic shutdown.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I think that's
and I
probably
think that's
a big part.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that they moved it off of the Sag and Fox, the original route,
Yeah,
and went down Ellis. That was
yeah.
a nice change.
Yep.
So, yeah.
What races are next? What do we got coming up?
Well, I'm going to Montana in 2 weeks. And I'm hoping for a PR. I'm hoping for faster than 3:10 in my half, but
got this.
really, if I could go under 3 hours, there might be a lot of tears.
Okay.
There might be a lot of tears anyway. I think there's some. I think I'll be at elevation. There might be trouble breathing.
Yep.
Just struggling.
Local races coming up. We've got the Freedom Run.
Oh yeah, the
Whatever, Freedom
4th of July
Festival.
run,
Yep. Here in
the
town.
8K.
Yeah, 5K, 8K, 4th of July.
Then the Bix is at the end of July.
Yep.
Yes, it
That
is.
one's a good one.
Especially for you, is in October. Well, before that, we've got the Nubo Half,
Yep, the Nubo half.
Labor Day weekend,
And then
and then the Quad Cities Marathon.
somewhere in there will be the Mental Health Matters 5K. I assume.
Yeah.
And then yes, the Quad Cities Marathon, and then I'll have the IMT 3 weeks after
Especially
that.
for you,
Oh yeah.
IMT, Chicago Marathon's in there. I won't be running the Chicago Marathon, but I will be. I am gonna go again and work the water station if Black Girls Run Chicago's doing it because that was so fun.
Yeah.
It was
Maybe-
so much fun.
Does-
Maybe we'll
Sounds
tag
fun.
along. Have to
Yeah.
see how
Yes.
timing works.
Sounds
It
like a
was
good time.
It was awesome, and like to be able to see the elites go by, the wheelchair race go by, and
Yeah.
then just 56,000 people coming past, and once they get beyond 4-hour marathon, they're more chatty when they come through.
Right.
Those other people are focused and they're moving, but just to be able to like fill water bottles and encourage people, and it's just so cool.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. That'd be a good time.
Should build a little clip thing that says, "Want to record? Come see me."
Right.
Chicago.
Are you ready for a
There's
break?
no way. There's no way we would have time to even record because it's so much chaos.
So fast paced.
Yeah. And you have to, so you have this big, huge table and you put out all the cups. You fill up the whole table with cups, like, and you do it like a honeycomb. And then you fill them all up like that much. And then you put the sheets on top of it. And then you do the next row. And
Yeah.
so we had like 5 stacked, like 5 deep.
Yeah.
And the tables are, it's like blocks long, like 4 blocks. The aid station, mile 17 aid station was like 4 blocks.
Oh my gosh.
And so we just had water in ours. So it's like a block of Gatorade, a block of water, a block of Gatorade, a block of water. And the tables are all the way down. And you think you'll never run out of water. And pretty soon all the tables are empty and we're filling up more water.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And it was insane. But when you get back to those people and this, you can see the sweeper coming and there's people staying in front of the sweeper and I'll just keep the jug like, let me fill your water bottles. And this one girl's like, please fill it fast before that truck comes past me.
That's so real. That's very
But you really, what I love about working a water station, if you ever, whatever marathon it is, or not even marathon, 5K, I don't know, whatever it is, working that water station, you can always connect with someone and be a light in their day.
Yeah.
And I love the races where their names are on their bibs or they're wearing their name on their shirt so that you can shout them out by name. And sometimes they just light up when you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just, like when somebody yells your name, they're like, you can do this. And then they're filling up your water and talking to you by name. You know, people would ask me, what's your name? Oh, my name's Nikki. And like, thank you so much for being here. And I'm like, no, thank you for running today. And they're just,
I love that.
like their whole, I mean, think about races where a volunteer has just been so awesome for you. There was a biker in New York, a bike patrol guy, who rode with me for like a half a block, like kind of rode in circles, not with me. Like, and he just kept talking to me because I probably looked like I was struggling.
I remember the biker that checked in with me in my first IMT, and it was like mile 24, and I was struggling because my legs were cramped up, and like I wasn't ready for the knee pain. And he was like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. I've got this. Like, we're going to finish this out, but it was rough.
But to be able to be that volunteer that somebody might remember.
Yeah.
For sure. They might remember that I was nice to them or what I said to them. Or
Right.
when,
I like it.
You know, you'd be filling up somebody's bottle and you're like, is this your first marathon? Yes. Like, you're going to be a marathoner today. You're going to be in the 1%. And then their face is like, ah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And mile 17 is fun because they have single digits left.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, you just look forward to that. Like that's a
You have
very
single digits.
important point in a race, for sure.
Saying you have single digits left is different than saying you're almost there.
So here's my final thought as we sign off, and this is going back to when I was running with Allison and Alec, because we hit like mile 17, and I said something about only 9 left, and then we hit 18, and I was like, every time I do this, it hurts. And I was like, why? It's the definition of insanity. And Alec was like, you do it out of respect for the distance. And I didn't really I wasn't computing what that meant, or like I didn't know what it meant to me, but like I put a lot of thought into that. And it really is about like, it's a distance that it's going to challenge you. Like, you know, you can do it, but you also know it's going to be difficult. And like, you address that every marathon. Like, it's not something that with each time that you run the marathon, it gets a little bit better. Like, there's a point in every marathon where I've been like, I can't do this. Like, I have got to be done. Everything hurts, like I'm going to cry. And it happens every race. And I power through it every race. And then I end up signing up for another one. I signed up for the Sierra Marathon next year.
And I think that's super important when you're running races. Like, you have to put in the work. And I could just sign up for a 5K and just go out and do it. And it might hurt if I don't train, but I know that I can finish it. The marathon is something you have to commit to. I mean, it is, and it's not just, it's like you said, it doesn't just get easier because you've done it twice, or you've done it 3 times, or how many times have you done it? 7 now?
Yeah.
No.
Like, there's something, and it's not really ever the same thing. Like, the first marathon I ran, it was my knees. My knees hurt so bad. But it's also been my hamstrings. It's been my quads. It's been my feet. Like, it is different. It's been my neck. Like,
It's
just
always
whatever.
my emotions that hurt the most.
Oh yeah, for sure. My pride every time. Never fails. All right, on that note,
All right.
Respect for the distance.
For the
Yes.
distance.
All right.
All right. Reach out to us at the slow and steady sisterhood at gmail.com. We are on social media at Facebook, the Slow and Steady Sisterhood, and TikTok. We have a TikTok page. You can follow us on TikTok. And that's about all I got
Yeah.
for you.
That's a wrap.
All
Talk to you guys later.
Later.
And
Scene.
scene.